Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus and bring you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering You Got to Compete, son. You got to compete. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The Indianapolis Colts general manager, Chris Ballard, has made it clear. Anthony Richardson, who was drafted just 2 years ago, the 2023 first-round pick, fourth overall for the Colts, is going to have to compete for the first quarterback role on the team. So you're effectively telling me that 2 years after being drafted, the number 4 overall pick is going to have to compete for his spot to start? You're hearing this right. Remember, just a year ago, Joe Flacco was put in favor of Anthony Richardson. The interceptions, the turnovers, the inconsistencies, the pulling himself out of the game because he's tired. It's a number of things that go on. The injuries. It's a number of things that has made his tenure as a Colt really unbearable. When you think about as good as he is and as gifted as he is, he's big as Cam Newton. He's built like Cam Newton. But he's not consistent. He's not doing anything that's going to say, okay, I see the longevity in his plan. I see the longevity in his career. From the standpoint of everything the Colts are trying to do, they're trying to win. They're trying to build a contender, and that leads to all avenues being open. That means they could draft another quarterback, they can sign one in free agency, or they can trade for one. So there's when GM Chris Ballard was asked about it, all avenues are open. Every avenue. He was very blunt about this. Every single avenue is open. With that being said, you got to ask yourself, how long is the time going to take for Anthony Richardson? I don't know if he's coming to this season healthy. I don't know if he's having any offseason surgeries, but his focus should be on that playbook. Everything this offseason should be Colts playbook, Colts throwing with wide receivers and running backs and tight ends, having something in the offseason, inviting them over, and making sure that they're comfortable with this offense, making sure that they understand the offense to the T, to where when you start training camp, everything's smooth, hot as butter, like you putting a knife through butter. He needs to make sure he has everything under control. With that being said, I do not know if the Colts are going to be able to bounce back from this. It's a monumental mistake that they made drafting him. I don't believe that Anthony Richardson is going to come out of this on top, and I feel like it's either going to be injuries or either inconsistencies that stop him from being what he could be. It's one thing to just be big, strong, and fast and throw the ball all over the place. You got to be accurate. You got to be consistent, and you got to be available to play on Sundays, Thursdays, and Mondays. So all you Colts fans, I hate to tell you this, but I think you got a lemon. All you Colts fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. All you NFL fans, do you feel like this is going to be a choke job? Do you feel like this is going to be a bust? Just 2-3 years in? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and we'll see you on the very next episode.